So why Facebook Marketplace dropshipping? Why? Well, if we're going to be looking at different places to dropship, let's compare Facebook Marketplace dropshipping with other places to sell, other marketplaces to dropship on, like eBay and Amazon. So that's what I want to do in this video. I want to break down why I think Facebook Marketplace dropshipping is such an amazing opportunity right now, and how it compares to selling on other marketplaces like eBay and Amazon. Now, one of the reasons I'm talking about this week, why I'm talking about Facebook Marketplace dropshipping so much this week, is because we have just opened up enrollment for my course. Marketplace Dropshipping Titans is now open for enrollment, but it is only open for enrollment for this week only, which means that if you want to sign up, if you want to enroll, you have to do it by the end of this week, because after that, the doors will close for enrollment for the rest of the year. This is your last chance this year to sign up for Marketplace Dropshipping Titans. Now, I've already had students going through this because we opened it up once earlier this year, and the results they've been getting have been incredible so far. So check this out. This is one of my students, Brian, who after just 1 week was able to do $1.5 thousand in profit his very first week after joining the program. Okay, so I want to show you in this video how he's able to do this, what he's doing, and more specifically, how he's able to do it so quickly. What he's using is, of course, something called Facebook Marketplace Dropshipping. And right now, this opportunity is really, really hot. It's a big opportunity right now. In fact, I think this year, it is the best opportunity for beginners. Anyone who's looking for a simple way to start selling physical products online, I think this is one of the hottest opportunities right now in the e-commerce sphere. And there's a lot of good reasons for that. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. And of course, we're going to compare Facebook Marketplace dropshipping with eBay and with Amazon, and why I think Facebook Marketplace is such, in particular, a huge opportunity right now. Now, we know we can sell on all three of these marketplaces, right? And we know that all three of them definitely work. But let's actually kind of break this down and compare them and talk about why it's such an easy opportunity or simple opportunity right now. So one of the benefits in general of selling on these different marketplaces like eBay, like Amazon, like Facebook, is that we are selling on an existing website, which means that we don't have to build that website ourselves. And that usually requires a lot of work. Building your own website, setting it up, all of that, it costs money, it costs time, and most people just aren't able to do it, which is why I love selling on these different marketplaces like eBay, Amazon, and Facebook. I will give a slight edge to Facebook here though, because on eBay and Amazon, even though when you sign up, there are free accounts, you can sign up, free versions of accounts, you really do have to pay a monthly fee to eBay and Amazon every single month in order to use them. But with Facebook Marketplace, it is completely free to sell on their website. It doesn't cost you anything extra. And in fact, if you already have a Facebook account, you already have a Facebook Marketplace account too. So you don't even have to sign up for another website. So you get the win with that one with Facebook Marketplace, a slight edge there. And by the way, guys, I didn't say this in the beginning, but if you are interested in signing up for my course, Marketplace Dropshipping Titans, I will have it linked up in the description of this video. It should be the only link there, so you can click it and go ahead and check out the sales page and see if it's a good fit for you. All right, so the second thing that makes dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace really simple is that you don't have to buy the inventory up front. And this is the same for eBay and Amazon dropshipping as well. So equal wins across the board when it comes to dropshipping on different marketplaces. You don't have to pay for the inventory up front. Now, obviously, if you do something like Amazon FBA, then yeah, you're gonna have to buy those items from China, buy huge pallet loads of them, spend a lot of money on those items. If you do something like thrifting, going out to garage sales or thrift stores to buy items, yes, you have to spend money on the inventory up front as well. But with dropshipping, including Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, you don't spend any money up front on inventory. So that's a big win for beginners who just don't have a lot of money to invest. All right, obviously, if you don't have any items, you don't have to store them either. Again, if you're doing something like Amazon FBA, you will have to store those items. You have to store them at Amazon, and Amazon does charge you for that. Or if you're doing thrifting or reselling, you have to find locations for those. But for dropshipping in general and for Facebook Marketplace, no storage costs at all. Your supplier is storing all the items for you and shipping them to the customers, so you don't have to ever store those items. This is the big one though. Facebook has a ton of customers ready to buy your items, which means that you don't have to pay for or worry about marketing. And marketing is one of the hardest things for beginners to do when they start selling on their own website. Now, when you're selling on eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, you don't have to pay for marketing at all because those websites are driving traffic for you. They get people to visit their website already. There's already people on those websites. Now, with eBay and Amazon, a lot of times you kind of get encouraged to pay to get your listings kind of boosted up. On Facebook, it has the same thing, but you don't need to use it at this point because it's just not necessary. So you kind of get a slight edge with Facebook Marketplace because of that. But the bigger thing you have to realize about Facebook Marketplace is that they have a lot more customers, okay? We know that Amazon is big. Everyone's talking about Amazon. But what most people don't realize is that Facebook Marketplace has more customers every single month than eBay and Amazon combined. Something like 800 million people use Facebook Marketplace every single month. There are so many customers on Facebook Marketplace already looking to buy items. It might as well be your items that they are purchasing. And that also means that you don't have to worry about getting the customer to find your items because the customers are already there. You just need to put the items out there. Most sellers don't know that. They don't understand just how big of an opportunity Facebook Marketplace is, especially while using this dropshipping model. So do not underestimate Facebook Marketplace at all. Don't be one of those people, please. All right, so the next thing is that with Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, you really need no experience to start at all, okay? You don't need to be very tech savvy. Again, you don't have to build a website. It's a very simple system to use. And there's a few reasons for that. A few reasons why Facebook Marketplace in particular is very beginner friendly. First, anyone can start. Like I said, as long as you have a Facebook account, you already have access to Facebook Marketplace. You don't have to pay for something new. You don't have to sign up for a new website. You already have it. And that's unlike eBay and Amazon, where you actually have to go in and set up a new account. In addition to that, whenever you set up an eBay and Amazon account, there's steps involved in order to get them set up. But with Facebook Marketplace, the setup process is very, very simple. Okay? The other thing is that there's no cost to start. And I touched on this before with eBay and Amazon. You do have to pay a monthly fee. You could get away with doing it for free. But with Facebook Marketplace, there's definitely no monthly fee in order to sell on Facebook Marketplace. It's also just very simple. And this is one of the ones I really want to highlight. On Facebook Marketplace, they're not trying to be the next Amazon or eBay, believe it or not. But they're doing a pretty good job at it. So they're not trying to do that. So their platform is very simple. And simple for sellers, I think, is a good thing. Yes, that means that eBay and Amazon has more features available for sellers. But sometimes features can just muddy the waters, make it more difficult, make it more annoying to use it. And Facebook Marketplace is very simple to use by design and will probably continue to be just as simple as well. And there's no limits with Facebook Marketplace. On eBay, when you start selling, they limit the number of items that you can list up for sale every single month, but not with Facebook Marketplace. You could list up an unlimited number of items potentially, okay? So no limit there like you would see with eBay, which really puts you at a great advantage as a beginner, so you don't have to kind of worry about those limits and hitting them and those slowing you down. Allows you to scale up a lot faster. And while Facebook does charge you a fee once you actually sell the item, the fee is really, really low. In fact, it's lower than any platform out there, definitely lower than eBay and Amazon. By comparison, eBay will charge you about a 10% fee. Amazon will charge you about a 15% fee. And Facebook Marketplace is just 5%. That's it. So extremely low, incredibly low when you think about it. And the lower that is, That means more profit in your pocket, which I love. All right, next thing up is the customers. The customers on Facebook Marketplace are amazing. So friendly, so easy to work with in comparison to other marketplaces. And I think that's because when people are shopping on like eBay or Amazon, they kind of feel like they're buying from a store, and so they're the customer, right? But when people are shopping on Facebook, and the customer is always right, as we know, but when people are shopping on Facebook Marketplace, they really feel like they are working or buying from an individual person. You are an individual person. They can see your profile image, so they know you're a real person. And I think that's why they're nicer to us on Facebook Marketplace than on other marketplaces. Whatever it is, it just makes customer service so nice on Facebook Marketplace and dealing with customers in comparison to other places to sell. And the rules on Facebook Marketplace are also really simple as well. It's just not going to be as many rules. It's not going to be as much of a hassle, because they just keep things really simple so far on Facebook Marketplace. They're not trying to be stickler. They're not trying to ruin our lives as sellers. So the rules are just very, very easy and simple to follow, which again makes it great for beginners. But more importantly, the most important reason why I think Facebook Marketplace is such a great place for beginners right now is because it's such an untapped opportunity. Dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace hasn't been around that long. Not many people know about dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace, and a lot of people don't realize the full potential of dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace, so not a lot of other people are doing it, which means that with so many customers on Facebook Marketplace and not as many sellers, the demand is far greater than the supply, and that's where we can come in and take up some of that profit for ourselves. It really creates an amazing opportunity for you. So imagine if you could use this incredibly simple system to sell products on this incredibly simple website in a market where the demand is so high and the competition is so low. And that's Facebook Marketplace dropshipping right now. So quick question that I get a lot: why does this work? Why doesn't someone just buy the item from somewhere else? And really what that just comes down to is convenience. Okay, people are already shopping on Facebook Marketplace. It's easy for them. It's on their phone. So that's the reason why it works. Let's skip these ones. Convenience. So that's really why I believe that right now is one of the best times ever to start selling on Facebook Marketplace, because of all that, because it's such a vastly untapped opportunity that's actually working right now. A year from now, I think this will still be working, definitely. And there'll still be people getting into it who start making money with it right away. But I think if you compare then to now, I think now is going to be the best opportunity ever to start selling on Facebook Marketplace using the dropshipping model, just because the competition is so low and it's still so new. Again, Brian here, $1,500 in profit his first week. Rich here, just a few weeks after he started, close to $4,000 in sales. We have James here doing over $11,000 in the past 45 days at a 48% ROI. So really solid numbers for people who are just getting started with this. Now, I can go on and on about all of my students' results. You can see a bunch of them on the screen right now. But what I really want to show you is, let's kind of fill in the gaps, because I know there's a lot of questions here that people have had about Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, which is really why I designed this roadmap that kind of shows you the entire process. And that is my course, Marketplace Dropshipping Titans. And this is officially open for enrollment. Like I said, the link is in the description of this video. So if you want to sign up for it, it is open this week for enrollment. And it's a full video training course that shows you click by click how to set up your Facebook Marketplace account, how to find winning products. I show you multiple ways to do product research. All of that work really well. I show you how to list items, again, click by click, how to sell your items, how to deal with customers, how to deal with tracking numbers, and how to make more money on every sale, things like tax exemption and all of that. So that's all included. You can watch these videos as many times as you want, fast forward, rewind them, replay them. And again, I call it click by click because you're literally watching over my shoulder as I set up a store, as I run a store. And I say click here, you click there. I say click here, and then you click there. I really make it that simple for you. And that's exactly what my students did here. They followed my course click by click, and these are the results that they're getting with the program. So you're going to get that. You are also going to get 6 weeks of group coaching calls. Those are going to be included as well. So you'll have all your questions answered about Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. You will also get updates. Every time I update the course, you will get those updates for free. The first round of students that went through my course, they enrolled a few months ago. Since then, I've updated the course. They're getting all those updates for free. I kept my word on that, and I will continue to keep my word on that. So you're going to get those included as well. You will also get customer service scripts. So any questions that customers ask you, you just have to search for that question in these scripts, copy down the answer, send it to your customer, and it's that easy. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible for you, like no thinking on your part when it comes to customer service. So you get that included as well. I'm also going to include a daily checklist. These are things that you have to do every single day to keep your Facebook Marketplace dropshipping account running or have a virtual assistant do them. So in order so that you don't forget any of that, I'm including this checklist for you. And these spreadsheets to stay organized. So spreadsheets for items that you've listed and for sales that you've made to stay super organized. These are what I've designed for my own dropshipping business, and I'm giving you copies of them to use. So you get those included as well. And you also get access to the Titans Tribe. This is a private website, a private forum that you can come onto, ask questions, get support from other students, give support to other students, see other students' results, post up your own results. It's like a private forum. It's, a lot of these courses have Facebook groups. This is much better than a Facebook group because it is private. There's privacy concerns with Facebook, obviously, especially for selling on Facebook Marketplace. You don't have to worry about that because this is a separate website that we only have access to as members of the course. So you get that included as well, that forum. And what else am I throwing in there? So the total value of that is over $5,000, but I'm not going to charge you that much. I'm only going to charge 3 payments, of $197. Or if you want a discount, you can pay in full and get $100 off. So the link to sign up is in the description. I'm also trying to make this as much of a no-brainer as possible for you. So it comes with my 30-day, literally no questions asked money back guarantee. If within the next 30 days you don't like the course, email us, paul@pauljlipsky.com, and my team will take care of you as soon as they get back to their computer the next workday. So it's that fast. And I'm including one other thing as a very special new bonus, a virtual assistant mini course. I am working on a mini course about how to hire and train virtual assistants to run your Facebook Marketplace account for you. These are virtual assistants we hire from the Philippines for just a few dollars an hour, and they run our accounts for us. Now, most people think it's not possible to do this with Facebook Marketplace safely. I have found ways to do it safely. So I'm making videos that will train you how to do that, how to hire and train these virtual assistants. And once that course is available, that mini course, you will get access to it for free if you sign up right now during this enrollment period. So that's kind of like 2 courses in one. Again, like a full video training course on how to do that. So you get all of that just for 3 payments of $197, or you can save $100 by paying in full and for just $497. And again, the link to that is in the description of this video. But this is a limited time deal. It's not going to be open forever. So that's something that I did want you guys to be aware of. All right. So that's all I wanted to cover today, comparing Facebook Marketplace with eBay, with Amazon, and kind of why I think Facebook Marketplace is such an amazing opportunity for beginners and why it is so beginner friendly. And I did want to kind of let you guys know that the course is open for enrollment. It's only open for enrollment for, I think, 3 more days or a few more days, whatever it is. So the best thing to do is click on the link in the description. There'll be a countdown timer on that page. I will let you know exactly how much time is left. Then you can just choose if you want the 3 payment option or the pay in full for the discount, and you can get enrolled. and sign up that way. And then I'll see you guys inside the course. But I'm still here. I'm still going to be around to answer your... Oh, you guys couldn't see me. Well, that's a shame. So sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure how long you couldn't see me for, but that's okay. You guys can see me now. And I'm here to answer any questions that you guys have about that. So let's see. All right. Checking in with my VA who helps me with these live streams. One thing that you'll learn when you start hiring and training virtual assistants, and shout out to my virtual assistant, is that they're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. So when I first hired virtual assistants for my eBay business, I was really nervous about doing it. Like nervous about giving up control, nervous about whether they were going to do a good job or not. And the only mistake I made was waiting too long to hire a virtual assistant. So working with them is amazing. Not only are they, they're real people. There's a real person over there. So they're just as competent as we are, right? If we can figure this out, then we can teach someone else how to figure it out, okay? And so they've helped me with my dropshipping businesses. They also help me with like my YouTube and, with my students inside the course. So I hire them for everything because it's such a great way to do business. And working with them is just so amazing. They're so talented, so competent, and I just love working with them so much. All right, let me see what kind of questions you guys have about. All right. What's up, Frank? Thanks for being here. I'm not sure, Albert, exactly what your issue is. Yes, at some point, Facebook is going to ask you for some information about you and some verification documents. You have to submit those. And if they take a long time to verify you, you'd have to send them messages to let them know, hey, I asked to be verified. It's taking a long time. Sometimes you got to remind them of that. Daniel says, how do I find hot selling items? I'm having a hard time. Daniel, that is one of the secrets, okay? That is one of the skills that you really have to master when it comes to Facebook Marketplace, because it really makes a difference between those who are successful with it and those who aren't successful with it. Because what Facebook Marketplace dropshipping really comes down to is putting the right items in front of the right customers at the right time. And if you don't have all three of those components down, you're not going to make sales. So how do you find the right products? That is product research. How do you find the right time? That comes down to, again, product research and following trends and recognizing trends. So you have to master all of that. And that is why I show click by click inside the course what to do. And I always tell people, do not skip around in the course. Go through it linearly. I designed it like that to make it so that you don't miss anything. There are things that you don't know. And inside the course, I show you what those are so that you don't make those mistakes. And I know that because when I started, I didn't know what I don't know, okay? So there was plenty that I was like, oh shoot, I didn't know about that. Well, now I know. I made the mistake. It cost me money or it cost me time. Now I'm going to show you so you don't have to make the mistake, okay? May the 4th be with you too, Kimberly. Thank you so much. No, not back in Orlando. Hello, Johnny from beautiful, sunny South Florida. What's up, Mike? Thank you, Jameson. Glad you got to check it out. Okay, how long does it take for the items to get delivered? That depends a lot on the supplier. So usually the suppliers we use, like Amazon and Walmart, will ship really fast, really fast. Home Depot will take a little bit longer, but it's still pretty good. And those are like the top 3 that we use when it comes to retailers. Abdul, thanks for being here. Is it possible to dropship from Best Buy and Costco, I think you mean? Yeah, absolutely. I don't personally do it, but it is possible. I know people who do it. And yeah, the best thing to do is just test it with a small number of items and see how it goes. Or ask around in Facebook groups and say, hey, is anyone doing this? Is it working for them? Some people won't tell you if it's working for them, but other people like me will be honest and actually give you some insights into it. But yeah, as long as it's working, as long as you do a little test and see if it works, it will work. And for those ones, I know they do work. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Sean? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you coming back. So there are, if you don't have the shipping option available on Facebook Marketplace, there are options available to you. So with inside my course, I teach you what those strategies are so that you can kind of get around the shipping option. There's a couple different ways to do it. You can kind of pick which one makes the most sense for you. But I've had students having success with both of the methods. Hey, Don. Don's already inside the course, so congratulations, Don. Says, my wife's account only has delivery. Is there a way to get the shipping option? So Don, I'm not sure. Do you have an account? If you do, try using your account. That's the number one thing. If you don't have the shipping option on that account, you can send a message to Facebook and ask them to look into it. And sometimes that has worked for people, but it does come after time. They don't put it on new accounts. So my advice is make sure you're using that Facebook account regularly, not even necessarily for Facebook Marketplace, but you should be listing items up there anyway, and that will speed up the process. What's up, Corona? Thanks for being here. Hey, Annie, thanks for just stopping by for a moment to hit the thumbs up button. Really appreciate that. Nice, Philip. Congratulations. Just bought your Facebook Marketplace course last night during the live. Already made my first sale in a few hours. See, guys, it's that fast. I'm telling you, this is such a hot opportunity right now. Personally, I didn't believe it when I started doing Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. I just started listing up these products, and all of a sudden, like within hours, they were selling. I was like, oh my gosh, this is working. And then obviously it's an exponential process, because then those items will continue to sell. You list more products, and then those products are selling, and all of a sudden things are really taking off. And that's when I was like, oh shoot, I need to get a virtual assistant in here to help me with this, because it really can happen that fast, just like it did with Philip when it comes to Facebook Marketplace dropshipping right now. What do you think would be a decent credit card limit for a beginner eBay/Facebook Marketplace dropshipper? I think if you have a few hundred, you're going to get by with that. I do have like $5,000 in credit. That would be that would be optimal, I think. Now, with any credit card, as soon as you start to do this and you're paying off the credit card, hopefully they're going to raise up your limit, especially if they see you're being consistent with that. But yeah, that's why I say even a few hundred to start, but really ideally, a few thousand. All right. Can you make the automated system for free? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Please hit the like button, y'all. Let's see. What's up? Thanks for being here, Dropshipping Camp. How many listings should we do a day? This is something else I cover in my course. There is a strategy to this. There is a strategy to how much you should be listing every single day when you first start out, and I teach you exactly what to do in the course for that. Okay. How many listings does Facebook Marketplace allow? Technically, they allow as many as you want. I haven't seen a limit. Again, some new accounts, they will temporarily limit you, which again is why in the course I teach you how to slowly ramp up so that you don't hit one of those limits and you don't have that limit problem. But technically there's no limit. Okay. Went over that. Do you think emojis in your listings hurts views? I don't think so. I've seen a bunch of people do it. I think they can help in certain situations. I think overuse of them is a bad idea, but I think they can help if you use the right ones the right way that aren't too off-putting. Okay. Ah, nice. Thanks, Iron Ryan. Appreciate it. I have personally purchased Paul's eBay course, and I definitely vouch for him providing quality teaching. I'm sure he will do the same with this new one. Thanks, Iron Ryan. Really appreciate it, man. All right. Vivian says, dive in, guys. I have barely been able to work on it, and I've made almost $500. Course will pay for itself, and Paul's a pretty great teacher. Can't wait to clear some things to dive in. So congrats, Vivian. That's awesome. Yeah, this is something I've been saying all along, is that this is really adaptable to your lifestyle. It really is the perfect side hustle. Because I see people going in, spending just a little bit of time on it, like Vivian is, and she's made $500 profit. So big congratulations there. And I have other students who have gone, who've dived all the way in with it and are absolutely crushing it, have surpassed my numbers, in fact. So that's awesome to see as well. It really depends on how much time and energy you want to put into it and what focus you want, or it can be a side hustle. And that's amazing too, because some people, that's all they have time for, and that's all the time you need for something like this. It doesn't have to be a full-time job kind of situation. So I had a question like, what countries? I just missed it. I lost it. Like, what countries is this available in? So Facebook Marketplace isn't available in every country, but it's available in a lot. And the shipping option is starting to roll out in different countries. It's definitely available here in the United States and a few other countries. As time goes on, it will roll out into more countries as well. How can I check to see if I have the shipping option before buying the course? So you can check when you're listing an item, but again, inside the course, I teach you what to do if you don't have the shipping option. There are options available to you. So just keep that in mind. And the course comes with my 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. So that might be it might help as well. Lowe's, I'm not positive about Costco, but with Lowe's is very hit or miss when it comes to drop shipping. That's why I generally don't recommend that beginners use Lowe's. Sometimes they're really great. They have some really great items, some really great sales, and they can get customers their items fast. Other times, they're a complete nightmare to use. They'll forget to ship orders. They'll take a long time to ship orders. All sorts of problems with customer service. So that's why I really don't recommend them for beginners. How do you fulfill orders without getting your Amazon account banned? And how do you get tax exempt? I'm not sure why you're worried about your Amazon account getting banned. There's no reason, if you're buying from Amazon, it will get banned unless you're using sketchy gift cards. But bearing that, you shouldn't have any problems. And then become tax exempt on Amazon. That's something else I teach inside the program. Again, step by step how to do that as well. What's the chance of getting your account banned on Facebook Marketplace? Very low, if not non-existent. So we have seen some Facebook accounts. This happened like maybe 3 weeks ago. A small percentage of Facebook Marketplace accounts got temporarily suspended. Now, that wasn't because they were drop shipping. And we know that because lots of people who weren't drop shipping were also temporarily suspended. In talking with Facebook, and Facebook has publicly admitted this, that there was a bug in their system. There's some sort of error that suddenly resulted in a small percentage of Facebook Marketplace accounts getting temporarily suspended. Now, I say temporarily because if you sent a message to Facebook support and got through to them, they would lift the suspension on your account and you could start selling again. They would say, oops, that was a mistake. You weren't supposed to be suspended. You're back up and running now. And I think that bug has now been fixed so that it shouldn't happen again. So your account shouldn't get banned. I can't think of any reason why it would. So no issues there. And by the way, for the people that were temporarily suspended on Facebook Marketplace, they could still log into Facebook. It wasn't like their entire Facebook account was shut down. And there was actually a kind of a way to keep using Facebook Marketplace anyway. So it was just a weird bug on their system, and it's all good now. Okay. Let's see. Matthew says, how can I delete listings that have sold in the past? Whenever I try to delete those listings, I get weird codes, like something went wrong, cannot delete. Yeah, so this is one of the strange things about Facebook Marketplace. Matthew, I would try doing it on your phone. Sometimes there are things you try to do on your computer that you can't do, and then you jump on your phone and it works on there. And I do highlight some of that stuff inside the course, but for that one, that's one of the weird ones that you can check out. No, you don't. Okay. Have you ever, if you had to start eBay dropshipping from the beginning, knowing what you know now, how soon would you hire your first VA and for what? So this applies, I think, to all the marketplaces I sell on, including Facebook Marketplace and eBay. And I don't think anyone should be hiring a virtual assistant on day one or in the beginning. But as soon as you get a system down and you're starting to see momentum, I would hire a virtual assistant on a part-time basis. Bring them on and start to train them just a few hours a week, because then they're going to slowly learn your process. And all of a sudden, it's going to be November, sales are going to really take off really fast for you, and you're going to be too busy and too overwhelmed to hire and train a virtual assistant. But if you already have a VA who's kind of working with you, they're already going to understand what to do, and you can just say, hey, things are really picking up, I need you to work more hours. And then they'll work more hours, and before you know it, they're working full time for you, which is awesome. And so that'd be my general advice for you. Now, I always have them first do product research and fulfilling orders. Those are the things that seem to take the most time. So those are the ones I outsource first. And again, the virtual assistant mini course for Facebook Marketplace dropshipping will be available to everyone once it's available in a few weeks. Anyone who signs up now will get access to that as soon as it's available. And in that course, I'm in those videos, I'm telling you how to do the training, which jobs to train for, and how to do it without like risking your account, if that makes sense. Have I ever tried using Aliexpress as a supplier in Facebook Marketplace? No, and I wouldn't, because those items are coming from China, and you have to, for the most part, they're coming from China, and you have to upload a tracking number sooner than, like, within 3 days on Facebook Marketplace. So if it's coming from China, it's just too long. All right, so I answered that one about the tax verification, send them a message if you're waiting. Do you have to pay income taxes on your sales? And if so, how do you do that? Yes. Any money you make, you have to pay income tax on. So I talked to a CPA about it, but you have to track your sales and your expenses, including the cost of the product, fees, virtual assistant costs, all of that. Whatever's left over is your profit, and that's what you get taxed on. Likes up, people, please. He's giving valuable information. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate the reminder for the thumbs up button. I don't understand why people play fast and loose with Amazon's terms of services. Dropshipping from Amazon is not allowed. Yeah, I think in the rules it says you can't use it for resale purposes. I've been dropshipping from Amazon onto different websites for almost 5 years now and have never had an issue with Amazon. And I'm using Amazon Prime as well. So I can only speak from experience. That is what I've been doing for a long time. That is what my friends have been doing for a long time, and it works. And we haven't had an issue with it. Hey, thanks, Paul. Thanks for being here. How are you paid on Facebook Marketplace? So the money goes into Facebook, and Facebook holds on to the money until the item's been delivered, and then they release the money to you. They send it directly to your bank account. That's it. Okay. Let's see. All right, so my Facebook Marketplace account says your advertising access is restricted. You're no longer allowed to use Facebook products to advertise when I try to set up shipping. So usually that happens if you're in that position, you got that message, that usually only happens to people who used to run ads on Facebook or Instagram. And that's usually people who have tried Shopify dropshipping in the past, tried to run Facebook ads or Instagram ads, and did something wrong that violated the advertising policies and got their advertising, their Facebook ads account shut down. If your Facebook ads account was shut down, then you can't do the shipping option either. All you have to do is appeal the restriction. Usually, if you appeal the restriction, at least if it's happened to you at least once, I'm sorry, if it's happened to you just once or just a couple of times, usually if you appeal, you can get that appeal granted, and your advertising account will no longer be restricted. Now, we're not advertising, we're not doing that, but they're tied together somehow. Somehow the advertising account is tied together with your shipping option. So as soon as you get your ads account back up and no longer restricted, you'll be able to unlock the shipping option again. Sean, good reminder for those of you asking about credit card usage. You can use a debit card, but make sure you have enough money for a few weeks in case you get slammed with orders, which can definitely happen with Facebook Marketplace. So good suggestion, Sean. Thanks for that. What should I do about these high fees? Facebook Marketplace, lowest fees anywhere, 5%. So that's what I would do. Same thing. I teach how to do it in the course step by step. But basically, you have to sign up with your state and then sign up with Walmart. Because some things I can't tell you verbally how to get tax exempt on Walmart or things like that, because there's a lot involved. There's a lot of steps involved. I wouldn't say it's too hard. There's just a lot of steps. And I show inside the course, click by click, step by step, what to do. Now, the link to the course is in the description. You can go ahead and check it out, see what the price is, see how much time is left, because the course does close for enrollment at the end of this week. So just want to give you a warning about that. Yes, we do it all the time. Nice. Congratulations, James. Welcome. Welcome to the tribe. Thanks, Mr. Kane. So far, I purchased your eBay and Facebook Marketplace courses, and it's awesome. Thanks again, Paul. Thank you, Mr. Kane. How do returns work on Facebook Marketplace? Technically, they are not allowed, which is pretty awesome. But if they do happen, I mean, if we ship the customer the wrong item, which sometimes user error that can happen, then we'll obviously accept the return. And in that case, pretty simple. We just contact Walmart or Amazon, say, hey, we want to return this. They give us a prepaid shipping label that I then send to my customer. Customer ships the item back to Walmart or Amazon or wherever. The retailer refunds me. I refund the customer. It's a wash. No big deal. Move on to the next sale. All right. Let's see. All right, we got to wrap it up in a minute. No, Sean, I didn't. Not after that video I made about it. But congrats, man. That's awesome. I do have some Ethereum, so I'm pretty happy with the results on that. All right. Ahmed says, hey, Paul, thanks for everything you were sharing with us. You are doing great, man. Keep it up. I have a shipping option, but what do I do with AMZL tracking numbers? Yeah, so when you sell on Facebook Marketplace, you do have to upload a tracking number, but they only accept UPS, USPS, and FedEx. Anything else, like an Amazon logistic tracking number, they technically don't accept. I feel like, I always feel weird saying this, but I can't talk publicly about what we do, because if I talk publicly about it, everyone will do it and it will ruin it. But we do have an option for that I only teach to my students. I think that's fair because they're paying for this information, and I'm making that information only available to them. If I give it away for free, what are they paying for? So there is a solution for that inside the course. If you're not going to join it, I know that's kind of a cruddy answer, but that's what it is. That's the truth of it. And my students are paying for those answers, and I think they deserve that. So, all right, guys. So I'm going to wrap it up for the day. Thanks so much for checking out the video. And again, linked up in the description is the link to sign up for the course. Again, it closes for enrollment at the end of this week. So this will be your last shot to sign up for the course this year. The last time it's going to be publicly available this year. So at least check it out, at least see what it's about, and then make a decision before the end of the week. But if you guys have any more questions, I think I'm going to go live almost every day this week talking about Facebook Marketplace dropshipping because the course is open for enrollment. And you could always send me a DM on Instagram at Paul J. Lipsky. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me, and see you tomorrow.